final push to get this farm just crack-a-lacking.
Was born under a wandering star. I was born under a wandering star. Wheels are made for rolling, mules are made to pack. I've never seen a sight that didn't look better looking back.
Yeah, good morning, guys, and welcome. Is this the biggest piece of shit failure in the Philippines? Well, by the end of this video, you will know what I mean by piece of shit. Boss Hogg, the Bahawal brain surgeon, did a midweek live stream, and in that live stream, he confirmed what we've all knew for a long time, that Kernos is finished. It's done. It's over. And yes, he failed, but it wasn't his fault. If you recall, a few weeks ago, he said his staff were useless, couldn't follow orders, and they were on their own. And Fatso got his big fat face back on YouTube. But before we go to these clips that I've got you, in this video, guys, we're going to be covering something else later on. Something quite disturbing. But for the time being, let's listen to Boss Hogg confirm that Kernos is done. And it's not his fault.
Lady Farmer thinks big. How's everything? Everything is good. Not farming anymore. Doing the restaurant for a little while longer. Some news for you guys. We will not be moving into Alturas. I did check up on it. I did follow up on that. They want 17,000 pesos now for the smallest space, but now they also they want 1,000 pesos per month for pest control, and they want 1,000 pesos per month to offset the charge to aircon. And there was something else, and I just 20K per month. That's okay, guys, and that's for the smallest one. Not happening. So regular shop places for rent are pretty much non-existent around the Taliban area, and I'm really honestly not going to look.
So he's checked out Alturas Mall for the second time, he said. It's too expensive to move into there. And also, any shops that were to let in Taliban were very few on the ground. There wasn't many spaces he could rent, so he won't be looking. In other words, it's over. It's finished. Kernos will be closing very shortly, and he's blamed everyone but himself. But it is all down to him. He should have had a business plan. He should have known that there was not a liable business to be had selling burgers and frozen pizzas in Taliban. And the reason that is because he's a swamp tart. He's not a businessman. But guys, I want to move on to another clip from this live stream, and something quite revealing here. What Boss Hogg said. He made a statement. Listen to this very carefully, because it's important for later on in this video.
Wes, with you stepping away from restaurant operations, what are your plans? Question mark. Any new projects planned? No. My plan is retirement.
So there you heard him. There's no new projects up and coming. He's got plenty of time on his hands, and the only plan he has is retirement. So, with that in mind, Boss Hogg, apart from his renovation of the hovel, has got no commitments really. He's got plenty of time to do other things of his own choice. And I want you to bear that in mind because I'm going to show you a few screenshots, quite disturbing screenshots. And by the end of it, guys, I think you might understand why this piece of shit up on the screen is exactly that, a piece of shit. Look at this first screenshot. I won't be reading it out. Just look at it. It'll be up there long enough for you to read it. This post, this first post, is from Sarah Smith, Boss Hogg's daughter. And quite clearly, something is amiss. Something has happened. Take a look at this next clip. So, in that clip here, guys, you can see that clearly something very disturbing has happened. And she clearly states that her husband, Morris, is going to be in prison for the rest of his life. Now, these posts were made at the end of May, about 4 or 5 days ago. And Fatso did a live stream and never said a word, never brought it up, because these posts that I'm showing you now have been on our community tab for the past 4 days. And different people who attend his live streams have known about it, but never said a word. So, Sarah's husband, what has he been doing? What has he been up to? Take a look at this next screenshot. And by the way, guys, I won't be reading anything out. Just have a good look at it. It'll be up there long enough. So this is Morris Roebuck, and He's charged with nearly 20 offences against Brian Granville Smith's grandkids. And Brian Granville Smith carries on like nothing has happened. He sat on a live stream talking about bullshit, talking about nonsense, telling everyone he's retired. He's got plenty of time on his hands to do whatever he wants to do. And yet, he never even mentioned this post. He never even mentioned the fact that his son-in-law has committed these offences against his grandkids. Any parent, and I mean any parent, who found out that his son-in-law being charged 20 offences against his kids, grandkids, any parent will be on the first plane home. They'll be on the first plane home to support the daughter and support those children. Yet Fatty chose to sit on a live stream with his supporters and talk nonsense. Now, there's two supporters in there. Deputy Dixon, Stacey Dixon, moderator. He knew all about the charges, yet he never mentioned it in the live stream. He never mentioned it once to Fatty or asked him a question about it. And then, of course, you've got Raymond. Yep. Raymond knows all about it. Never questioned Brian, never asked him about it. So what does that make them? That they can support this absolute piece of shit and act as though nothing has happened. Fatty is retired, he says. And remember what I said about his statement, how important it was. He's retired. He should be buying a ticket and he should be flying back to the States. But no, this lowlife has shown his true colours. And anyone, I advise anyone of his supporters not to go to his channel, not to have anything to do with him. He has shown the man he is, the lowlife he is. He's abandoned his children, he's abandoned his grandchildren, and he's absolutely, to be quite honest with you, I can't find words to describe this absolute piece of shit. In fact, just recently, there was such a song and dance made by Fatty over his son's science school. I'm sure everyone's heard about that. It was a post made by Gran and Quartlet, and it was a genuine mistake. Fatty raised hell. He was sat there on his live stream making a video about it, milking it for everything he could get, because that's what he is. He is an absolute sympathy sucker. Pity me, Brian. Yet, here we have his son-in-law who has absolutely violated his grandkids. And what's the swamp tard done? Nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. He sat on a live stream being Mr. Important, Mr. Popular. Brian Granville Smith, you are a lowlife. And the first thing you should have done was drop everything and left to go back to the States. But you won't do that, will you? Because you know if you leave, you ain't getting back. So, guys, till the next time, when this piece of shit opens his mouth, bye for now.
gone. Wheels are made for rolling, mules are made to pack. I've never seen a sight that didn't look better looking back.